5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, First Southern National Bank, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County Basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank. Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as it is time for Game 2 tonight at Garrard Middle School as the Garrard County Golden Lions are getting ready to take on the Colts from West Jessamine. As the first game tonight, Garrard County Lady Lions defeated the Lady Briar Jumpers of Somerset by 18 earlier. As we have Raylan with us.
Oh, Raylan, what do you got to say,
Ray.
Raylan?
Hey, Pa.
Hey.
Say, I love Pops.
I love Mimsy.
Hey, say, go GC.
Oh, go Mimsy.
Go Mimsy. There you go.
She's obsessed with her Mimsy.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her. They all like their Mimsies and their grandmothers and grandfathers.
Hey, do you like Pops' money?
No. Yes.
Yes. That's right. There's smart gal. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go before we get to the second game tonight, as Garrard County and West Jessamine both come in with an identical 6 wins on the year, both looking for number 7 tonight as West Jessamine comes into the game 6-20 on the year as they are 3-10 in the region. West Jessamine is led in scoring by number 22, Ethan Little, at 12.2 points a game, followed by Caden Floyd at 9 points a game and Sawyer Thornton at 8 points a game. Garrett County comes into tonight's contest setting at 6-23. Garrett County is led in scoring this year by Jaden No, averaging 15.6 a game. Averaging 11.8 is Demarion Boatley, but he's out with an ACL as he'll be out for the year, as he is followed up by Slade Skeens, number 22, averaging 8.8 points a game per contest for the Golden Lions. Coach, what are some keys to the game, some Garrett County Chamber keys to the game tonight on the Bob Allen pregame show?
Well, Scott, just like we talked about with the girls, this is the final tune-up for the for the boys, kind of heading into a huge matchup with Danville on Monday. So Coach McCray, he wants the team to play fast. He wants physical, in-your-face defense, pressure defense, and good defense will turn into good offense. So, I'm sure he's talking about limiting turnovers, really kind of pressing, putting a lot of game pressure on West Jessamine, and then on the defensive rebounding side, make sure that you rebound and you limit any opportunities that they might have to kind of score after the first shot attempt.
Trying to get the starters here for West Jessamine, as I think I have them down here. So we'll have number 2, Gavin Murphy, 5'9" sophomore. Number 14, Ben Hershey, 6' junior for the Colts. Number 15, Caden Floyd, 6'4", 195-pound sophomore. Number 22, leading the team in scoring, Ethan Little, as he is a 6'5" senior. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Colts is number 30, Sawyer Thornton, a 6' sophomore. For the Golden Lions, starting tonight, their one and only senior will be Chris Jones, a 6' senior. Number 3 will be Trey Grubbs. Number 0 will be Zach Stacy. Number 2, their leading scorer, will be Jaden No. And number 22, a 6'1" junior, will be Slade Skeens. Officials for tonight, same officials we had earlier in Alan Weston and Daniel Grigsby and Jesse Mahaffey.
Real clean game in the first half.
Very
Scott.
clean game.
Officials did a real nice job of kind of letting the flow of the game kind of go, and just a really well officiated game in the first game. Kind of expect the same thing here in this second game.
Garrett County again coming into tonight 6-23, but they will be playing at 8 o'clock on Monday as they will take on the Admirals of Danville. Again, shout out to all of our seniors tonight, from Soraya Miller on the dance team, from Marissa Bucky and Kyra Stoker on the cheer team, Chris Jones on the men's basketball, and Sarah Jennings, Kiana Childers, Kinsey Souder, and Skylar Mullins on the girls' basketball team.
A great way for the girls to kind of go out, Scott, with a big win against Somerset. Kind of hoping the same thing happens here tonight, with the boys' basketball team. I tell you, I was looking at the schedule and kind of the record this weekend. Man, there's been so many games that the Golden Lions were really close. They might have lost by 2 or 3 or 4 points. One of the things I guarantee you're never going to question the team's effort. You're never going to question how hard that this team plays under head coach Casey McCray.
He really does a great job. Been dealt a little bit of a tough hand with some injuries, as we talked about, going forward. But this is a team that does some really good stuff. They play really hard, and I've said it all along. They run some of the best stuff that you could possibly run as far as it goes in high school basketball. Our man Sean Sinclair checking in.
Yeah. What do you say, buddy?
Said, I'm sorry I'm not watching tonight. I'm at EKU watching basketball.
Let's go Eastern.
Let's go EKU, as into the line to jump is going to be 22 Little against Trey Grubbs, and controlled by West Jessamine. Garrett County in that familiar 2-3 zone. Very active 2-3 zone that they play quite often. Little at the top of the key. Between the legs, trying to work on No. To Floyd, back to Little. as Floyd flashes to the elbow, trying to get some backside action. Most of the time against 2-3 zones, your backside action is usually the most. As now this time he's going to down screen. As good job by high-low as they throw it from Hershey to Floyd, but no good. And out of it comes the Lions quickly. Is going to be Stacy off the pass for no. As a DOE 3. As great job getting down the lane, drawing two, and passing was Jaden O.
And Stacy caught that with confidence.
Yes, no doubt.
Great look by Jaden O. Stacy caught it, went straight up for a great three-point shot.
Little to the lane as he shoots one across his body. And two ties, does not tie the game up. 3-2 is your score on your Urban Group scoreboard. As No working against this 2-2-1. Stacy takes it into front court. It's going to be a blocking foul on Ben Hershey, 6-foot junior. As Garrett County will have it out at the 28-foot mark, leading 3-2 early in this first quarter. 6:45 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard. Interesting, Ethan Little, 6'5", is taking no. And Stacy for two, no good. Chris Jones with the rebound off the backside. Skeens to Stacy. Attacking is Stacy. Back to Skeens. Skeens can get it off quickly, but steps called. Turns it back over to West.
It's just kind of unique having a doubleheader against two different teams.
Yeah.
But I kind of like, having three teams here in the gym here tonight. Kind of adds, I think, to the uniqueness.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Donnelly Barnes says, let's go, fellas. Get after it.
Let's go.
As that's a nice job running sideline break is West Jessamine to get a layup from Ben Hershey. Our man Mike Grimes says he's been off and on. Said Garrett County spending time with family. Said a death in the family. Sorry to hear that, Brother Mike.
Praying for you and your family,
for you and your family, my friends. As that's a DOE 3 by Skeens.
Let's go.
Garrett County back in front, 6-4. As West Jessamine bringing it on the attack is Murphy as he tries to get it to Floyd, cutting to the elbow and throws it into Garrett County bench.
And that's exactly what Casey McCray wants out of his defense, kind of speed up West Jessamine, make them feel uncomfortable, and kind of create some turnovers.
Stacy working against Murphy at the midline. Into front court. No, rejects the screen from Grubbs. Back to Skeens from deep. No good.
That was deep.
As Murphy with the rebound. Quickly up the floor is the Colts. His left-handed layup is going to be Hershey.
Hope the young man's okay.
I think he's
he twisted his ankle.
Looks like he may have had a bad ankle already. He's got a brace on it. He's up kind of looking at it as Allie Schick, our trainer, is going to take a look at it, and when they do that, we'll take a quick break too. Garrett County is all tied up with West Jessamine here. 5:29 to go in the first quarter. Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as West Jessamine has the basketball working left to right on your radio dial as Little gets in, slices into about the free throw line, and makes one from about 10 foot.
He's a nice player, Scott.
Puts the Colts up 8-6. He is leading the Colts with averaging just over 12 points a game. Got a little vested interest in this game as my wife and mother both graduated from Jessamine. One Jessamine, one West Jessamine. But we need a little bragging rights here.
Now, the old Jessamine County is West Jessamine, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Same spot. As Stacy Gets into the lane short on the runner. And here comes Jessamine County and Thornton, West Jessamine. As that is going to be a foul on Jones.
My goodness. That was athletic.
That is Gavin Murphy that's going to be going to the line. Nice crowd on hand tonight for senior night for the boys and girls action. Always glad to see a good crowd here. First free throw is up and good. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Garrett County trails West Jessamine 10-6. 2-2-1 press by the Colts. As Skeens is going to turn it over to Thornton as Thornton's able to score to double up the lines. 12-6 early. 4 minutes to go now here in this first quarter. Stacy in the front court working on Little. Off to No. Wide open three. No good. No usually knocks those down as Murphy long down the floor to Floyd is no good. And here comes No as he has Little on skates. Out to Chris Jones for three. Get in there, Chris. As Chris battles for a rebound, they're going to get it out quickly.
Man, what a pace.
Yeah, really nice job as that was JT Messick. As JT in for the Colts. That's going to be a timeout, Garrett County.
The Farmers National Bank timeout.
If it is a full or 30. That's going to be a 30, so it'll be a Farmers National Bank 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here, but Coach, you're right. They're pushing it up the floor quickly. They want to get the basketball up the floor, try to score before Garrett County sets up that zone defense.
Oh, yeah.
It puts them in a much better opportunity to score without having to run an offense.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about that. And and I think Garrett County wants to play fast. So
Right.
I mean, you got two teams really wanting to play as fast as they possibly can.
3:38 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett County won the first game tonight for the Lady Lions over Somerset by a score of 18 points. I can't remember exactly. 72, maybe 74. Anyway, it's 8 points. Had to trust me on that.
We all do.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that neighborhood. Trey Grubbs, Euro step.
Wow.
Nice job. Gets down the lanes, able to score, pulls the lines back within 6. Sets the table, set to check in. The next dead ball is going to be Hunter Caldwell. Working against this 2-3 zone is West Jessamine. Is Thornton back to Murphy. As Murphy sets the offense. Thornton's now, he's just setting it up to run a quick curl. High-low, not there. Murphy off the top. It's going to be rebounded by Hershey, which is back into the game after turning his ankle.
He's got 6 points.
16-8 is your score. 2:45 to go on your Erminger scoreboard. Nice job handling it as Jones, no good. Nice
What a
rebound by Trey Grubbs. No good. Gets his own rebound again. Just continues to battle.
Hey, that's a Marksberry Farm strong rebound.
You're not kidding. As Hershey down the lanes, that's going to be a blocking foul on Slade Skeens.
I mean, West Jessamine and Garrett are sprinting up and down the court.
Man, I love it. I love getting down through there. Greg and Wendy Carey saying, "Let's go Lions," as they check in. As their grandson is getting ready to check in right now, and Hunter Caldwell has first free throw. It's no good. I watched Hunter play Southwestern the other night. He played a heck of a basketball game. Played really, really well.
Nice basketball player.
Headsy player. He's not one that's super duper flashy. Does all the things right. He's got a really high basketball IQ. Second free throw by the lefty is good. 17-10 is your score. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. No with it in the middle of the 2-2-1 zone. Nice job handling it. Pressure hasn't really bothered Garrett much yet. As they've done a nice job handling it. Running the wheel is Garrett County. Skeens at the top. Off to No, looking for Stacy. Back to Grubbs. Grubbs, nice job defensively by West Jessamine. Closing out low, closing out hard. Keeping Garrett County from shooting that long three as Stacy gets down the lane and short arms one. As here comes the Colts. As Little off to Hershey. To number 30, Thornton. Three, and it is good right in front of the Garrett County student section.
5 points on the night for Thornton.
20-10 is your score as West Jessamine showing some offensive prowess right now against the Golden Lions. As Caldwell working on the left side, off to Skeens, and Skeens is going to walk. Turn the basketball back over to West Jessamine.
I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not sure I've seen the team play faster than West Jessamine this year.
Yeah, I mean, they throw the basketball up the floor. That's what you like to see from an offensive standpoint. Down from Coach McCrae's side, that's hard to defend because you have to make sure defensively that you're back. All 5 guys getting back defensively, as that is going to be a flat-footed roll over the top as Caden Floyd, 22-10. Man, Pat Alcorn says, great game by the girls. Let's get the boys to keep it going.
The mayor of Garrett County.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mayor, your son's doing a great job over here with 105.1 as that one is going to go off the leg of Trey Grubbs. As into the game for the Golden Lions is going to be Oscar Montgomery.
Yeah.
Sam Montgomery, but we call him Oscar. He gets so many.
Gets all the rebounds.
Yeah.
I tell you, West Jessamine has had 6 players score already, Scott.
They're very unselfish. They move the basketball up the floor quickly, and with that comes lots of opportunities to score. That's a long 3 by Little off the front of the rim. Rebound by Skeens. Here comes No. Pressuring up off to Caldwell. Caldwell left dribble attacks. Back to Oscar Montgomery. No good off the back. Has tipped by Caldwell. Finally corralled in there by West Jessamine. As Thornton lining up another one as No comes out of the rebound.
Yeah, great block.
No time for breaths around here.
I'm just telling you. I mean, they're making me tired watching them run up down the court so fast.
Little is going to pick up Jaden No at the G. Hands off to Stacy. Garrett County running lots of motion offense, trying to get West Jessamine from side to side to break down defensively. Caldwell, spin move, nice move inside. Get in there. Off the back, no good. And that brings us to the end of the quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads West Jessamine Colts 22, Garrett County Golden Lions 10. We'll be back here from Countryside BP Studios, the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks, as it is basketball time here at Garrett Middle School, second quarter action. Garrett County trails West Jessamine 22-10 as they have the basketball coming out of the break. Caldwell chases down a three-point attempt by No. Caldwell with a strong move. To no avail. Trey Grubbs with the rebound up and no good. Trey Grubbs with another rebound as he is going to be fouled. That time it looks like he's going to be fouled by number 10, Kevon Livers, which is into the basketball game for the first time.
Really attacking the offensive glass there and kind of getting multiple opportunities, for Garrett County. In the first quarter, Stacy had 3 points, Grubbs 4, and Skeens with 3 for Garrett County. For West Jessamine, Murphy had 2, Hershey had 7, Floyd 2, Messick 4. Messick 2, Little 4, and Thornton 5.
Garrett County needs to get Jaden No involved in the offense. His second free throw is up and good by Trey Grubbs, 22-11. Sideline break again by West Jessamine as there's Oscar Montgomery.
He gets every rebound.
As he's coming in to get the rebound as quickly as Jaden No working on Lytle. As Trey Grubbs lines one up from long range. It's no good, but that's going to be a hold on number 22, Little.
Montgomery is going to get the rebound.
I'm telling you, Montgomery is trying to get in there and get the rebound. he's going to force you to box him out. And even when you box him out, it's going to take a good effort just to get the rebound over top of him. Jaden No, back to Stacy. Garrett County running this wheel action. Stepping in there to steal the basketball is Floyd. Nice job by Hunter Caldwell to knock the basketball away. Save a layup for Garrett County, as now they will set back in the 23 zone defense. Cross screen seal. Nice job by Garrett County handling it. Little coming off the curl. No good. And Schemes with the rebound.
A good box out for Garrett County.
Here comes the Golden Lions, trailing 22-11. As Caldwell into the paint to Grubbs. Ball knocked away from him by Livers. As this is going to be a long three off the corner of the backboard. And here comes Stacy with it. Right down Broadway in the middle of the floor to No. No pulls up at the nail and knocks one down. That's what was needed there. Free throw line jumper. 22-13 is your score as Murphy has it at the G as he's being picked up by No.
Hey, the mayor of McKinney has checked in.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeremy Ty.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
what's
my
he got
goodness.
going on tonight? As Murphy is going to working hard there against two Garrett County defenders, and he throws one off the glass, and it's good. What's up, Jeremy Ty?
Yeah, Jeremy's checking us out, saying, man, he loved wearing the McKinney Bearcats jersey, even though they never could compete with the Stanford Wildcats.
Well, it happens. Stanford Wildcats always play with the girls' ball, I heard. That's the truth. That's a true story. That's Jaden No. I'm just saying, Jeremy Ty, let's be honest.
Now, listen.
You all play with the girls' ball. Don't say you didn't play the girls' ball.
We did not play with the girls' ball.
Yes, you did.
And when we would play at McKinney, they would turn the lights on and off. We're at the free throw line. I'm telling you.
Well, that's McKinney. I mean, you expect that kind of stuff.
Golly, what kind of
Jeremy
Todd stuff is that?
That's home court advantage.
He's obviously never been to McKinney.
Obviously not.
Jaden No at free throw line, a little banged up on that drive, but he's going to go to the line. Trying to get it back to single digits for the Golden Lions. First free throw is up and no good. 5:55 to go.
I tell you,
in the second quarter.
The Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show will have assistant principal at Garrett County High School, Mark Centers, joining us here. Kind of talk about the district tournament and everything going on at GCHS.
Unless we can find somebody else to bump it, right, like we did Anderson. Second free throw is up and good. 24-14 is your score. Garrett County bringing some pressure here, full court. Murphy handles it against Stacy. Murphy out top. Hershey. Nice set by the Colts. That's going to be a long two, left-handed long two. And here comes Jaden No out to Trey Grubbs. Full steam ahead. Nice job.
Woo! What a move.
The spin dribble is able to score is Trey Grubbs. 24-16.
Hey, Trey Grubbs with 7 points here tonight so far.
5:23 to go here in the second quarter. I tell you, Trey is super duper athletic.
He really is, and he just gets
That's
better.
That's a great job defensively by
No! Man, I thought that was going to be a docu.
Not able to finish is Jaden No, but defensively, great job picking the pocket of the point guard. Excuse me, that wasn't the point guard. That was Sawyer Thornton. No going to the line for two. Trailing 24-16, 5:10 to go here in this second quarter.
Hey, one of the things the first Southern Community Spotlight, give a big shout out to our guy Sean Moore, the new SRO at Garrett Education Center, working the ball game here tonight. We're blessed to have Sean join the Garrett County family.
Both free throws are up and good. Garrett County crawls back within 6. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Getting some stops and some buckets is Garrett County, and that's what it takes. Is sitting down and guarding is J-No. Stacy. Take the top of the key. I think that's why I'm calling him Coffee, because when I say Stacy, I'm thinking of Stacy Coffee. I think that's why.
Hey, keep Stacy Coffee happy now.
That's right. As Trey Grubbs is going to get the ball blocked, but it will stay with Garrett County under the basket.
I tell you, Garrett County's kind of creeping themselves right back into this game here.
24-18 is your score. 4:44 to go. Long three by No. Get in there.
Let's go. A DOE three.
One possession basketball game here. 4:35 to go as Murphy Murphy's got a big frame as he gets down the lane, not able to finish lefty, and here comes No again.
Go get you two, No.
No has gotten into gear here as
8
Little
points
comes
so
back
far.
into the basketball
8
game.
points in the second quarter, Scott. I mean, No has came in and really kind of taken control of this game here in the second quarter.
4:21 to go, second quarter. Caldwell at the top, off to No, off the Skeens screen. That's hard to say.
I mean, you're a professional.
So thank goodness. As Stacy. No gets down the lane, ready to score, but knocked away from behind by Murphy. Again, you just watch the stuff that Coach McCray runs. He runs some great stuff.
Really well coached. Really, really well coached. Really blessed to have Casey McCray in Garrett County.
Nice cut that time by Hunter Caldwell. And a good pass by by Stacy.
Good set right there.
Very nice.
Good hard cut, good pass, good job by Caldwell going up and strong.
1 point basketball game here with 3:45 to go in the second quarter. It's Little off to Thornton. As our county extension agent or 4-H agent is getting excited over here.
He's got one of the 4 H's of 4-H going here with his hands.
Hollering?
What's that, holler?
Yeah.
That's it. You beat me to that, too. I wasn't quick enough. Oh, as that's going to be a turnover as quickly West Jessamine with 4 points. It takes the 1 point lead out to 5. No gets the basketball at the power G. Working on Little. Between the legs to Grubbs. Skeens. Turning the basketball over. Here comes Floyd. Thinks better of it. As that's going to be a foul. As Zach Stacy.
So I tell you, Scott, again, we've said this a couple of times. Really fast, up-tempo game. And I tell you, the officials doing a good job.
Oh, they are.
I mean, kind of really letting the flow of the game go and really impressed here tonight. Got a good crew here at Garrett County.
Working top of the key for West Jessamine. This point guard, Murphy. Nice cut by Little. Wasn't able to get the ball to him, was Murphy. Here comes Little. He likes that elbow jumper. And Thornton's a shooter, because he's already made one from over there. Stacy runs down the rebound off to Caldwell, and here come the Golden Lions as Caldwell takes it full speed ahead as he throws one out to Skeens. No thought about pulling from 20, but thought better of it, and he's going to get in.
Good strong move.
And get fouled. As that will take Jaden No to the line. 4-2 for the Golden Lions.
I tell you, No's done a really nice job of being really active on the offensive end for Garrett County, as Garrett County's kind of crept himself right back into this game.
Jaden No, first free throw is up and good. Jeremy Todd, you need to tell us for real. Did they play with girls' balls or not?
No.
I've got to know if they play with girls' basketball.
Confirmed that you guys turned the lights on and off while we were shooting free throws.
That would be more fun. I'm telling you right now. That would be more fun. 28-25, 2:25 to go here
No, it's true.
in the second quarter. McKinney, everything goes.
Children.
I mean, there's really, you throw the National Federation High School Athletic Association basketball rules.
And a lot of the players drove to the game.
They did. They're around the train tracks.
This was in 8th grade, by the way.
I was going to say, this sounds.
As this is going to be a wet spot.
Yeah.
Look at Michael No. Michael Anderson. Get that on tape.
yeah.
We want that.
Oh, my
Watch
gosh.
this, Jeremy
That's
Todd.
servant leadership.
This is the guy.
Get you some of that, Jeremy Todd.
This
Look
is the
at
guy
Michael
that
Anderson.
put you into showing where you are today.
That's a Stanford Wildcat right there. It don't matter if he grew up in Bott County or not.
Yeah, he's Pike. He was Shelby Valley. He's Shelby Valley.
Is he Shelby Valley?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Shelby Valley.
Wow. How about that?
Shelby Valley. What was the Shelby Valley?
Wildcats, I
Were
believe.
they the Wildcats?
Yeah, Rockets.
The Rockets.
The
Polar Bears. Like Bracken County.
So you don't know, do
Polar
you?
Bear. I have no
Of course
idea.
I don't know.
28-25, 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County trails West Jessamine Colts by 3. Caldwell off the elevator screen is nose. He's going to pull one up off the glass. How did that not go in? Because it went in, it just didn't stay in.
It touched everything except the net.
Quickly is going to be Hershey working on Skeens. Off to Thornton. Thornton with a wide base on that jump shot. As loose ball as we're going to have a lot of nothing down there. It's going to end up in a jump ball and stay with West Jessamine. Back into the game for the Colts is going to be Livers. As
I've got to see Shelby Valley.
find out.
So Jeremy says Stanford was the only place he was able to palm a basketball.
That's why they play with girls' balls.
It was because the adrenaline, because it was the big time. I mean, it was the spotlight. I mean, the lights were the brightest.
Moving the air ball.
Jeremy, that's called adrenaline.
Here comes the Lions. It's going to be tapped away from behind is Gavin Murphy. And Gavin Murphy forgot to take the ball with him as Slade Skeens gives up the ball and timeout.
Farmers National Bank timeout.
Woo! Boy, we needed one too.
Hey, we're on a roll, man. Let's go.
We're on a roll. As we're waiting to see Allen
Full
Weston.
timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout, a Farmers National Bank full timeout.
Hey, how about my man J.J. Edwards? Shelby Valley Wildcats.
Shelby Valley
I know my
Wildcats.
mascots pretty well.
We played them over Christmas. 1:25 to go here in the second quarter. 28-25 is your score. Golden Lions Sports Network.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
What are you doing? Well, welcome back. As I'm sitting here talking to, why don't you come here and sit down? Let's pull him in here for a second.
Yeah, there you go.
We got about a minute and a half. Sit down over here. Let's Big Eric Comley's going to come in here and sit down with us. Can you get through there, Twinkle Toes? Now there he comes. Garrett County, 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Is sitting down here with us.
Oh, my goodness.
This is our man, Eric Comley. And it's going to be a layup by Thornton. So we're talking a lot about the 4 H's in 4-H.
You were doing it a while ago with your holler.
Yeah, you had the
holler.
H's,
right?
It's not one of the dedicated H's, but as far as the 4 H's are on the copywritten clover, head, heart, hands, and health.
Health. I said hummus.
We thought hummus and holler.
Hummus. I look like hummus. I love smashed chickpeas.
I mean, who likes hummus? My goodness.
I mean, who doesn't like hummus?
Exactly.
Word.
I like them as garlic.
What is going on here?
35 seconds to go. Garrett County trails 30-25 as Eric is working from 105.1, but he's got some guys over there
this guy's
taking projects right now.
Yeah, we take notes from Eric Comley.
As one shot, I think, is what Garrett County is going to settle with. What do you think about the Golden Lions here, Eric?
So far, they've played pretty well. They've had some untimely turnovers, but they're playing good basketball so far. Everybody seems to be getting after it.
4 seconds. Stacy pulling from 28, no good, and Conwell with the follow-up, but it'll be after the buzzer. And you're right, some untimely turnovers. Give us your critique here this first half.
Like I said, some untimely turnovers, but shooting the ball when Zach Stacy comes out and hits that first three-pointer, and then they follow it up with a Slade Skeens three-pointer. If you can get those guys actively involved in scoring, continue to play good defense, and get back on defense. That's the thing with West Jessamine is they just ran out those first few minutes. If you can get back on defense, limit those kinds of plays, then I think
they push it.
To be quite honest with you, you're great.
Before we let you go, there's going to be WMSM. It's a radio station here in town we know about. There's going to be a show by Eric Comley coming up before too long. What is the preview of the show that we're going to see coming from our head 4-H extension agent?
Well, I think it could be just about anything. I was given the green light that I've got at least 15 minutes. So I can talk about generally just about anything for 15 minutes. I can,
Do you need 30?
Do I need 30? I mean, I can take 30.
You got a lot to say.
Yeah, I got a lot of things. We've got a lot of things that are going on in 4-H. Summer camp is starting to fill up right now.
That's exciting.
There's just a ton of things. Teen conference in the summertime. We got a bunch of stuff going on in 4-H, and So get your kids involved. Oh, is that the remix?
I think it's the remix.
Oh,
Are we
my
getting ready to
goodness.
have
Let's
a dance
go.
team? Let's keep it right here, JJ Edwards.
We can do that.
Just for a minute
Yeah,
to
we're
see what the dance team's coming out. Speaking of dancing, your daughter is well versed in dancing. Tell us a little bit about some of the stuff that Miss Addison does.
Yeah, Addison does Irish dancing, which is not real. I wouldn't imagine it would be real popular, but she loves it. Absolutely loves it. Been doing it since she was 7 years old, I think. Started out in Danville with a little class that she took, and for the last 9 years it's been traveling to Lexington and dances with the Kentucky McTaggart Irish dancing group. So she does individual dancing and group dancing. So,
well, I tell you what, she's an all-star.
Yeah.
We absolutely love Miss Addison. She's fantastic. Just got her driver's
I see
license.
Soraya Miller out there, and we talked. I told you beforehand, she's a blue ribbon fudge maker.
She is a blue ribbon fudge maker, without a doubt. Stepping in beside of us here, Mr. Comley, is Assistant Principal Mark Centers. Mr. Mark Centers, welcome, my friend. I appreciate you coming up here. I know you had to clean some folks out of there so we can get our dance team going. Coach, let's talk a little bit about next week. I know next week is something we've been talking about awful lot, and you've been working on it for a long time here. Tell us a little bit about what's going on logistically and just to kind of give everybody an update on next week.
Yeah, so we're tickled to be able to host the 45th District Tournament. Coach Hoskins had really helped out doing some pre-work things, so I just tried to pick up really where he left off. Had the meeting yesterday, so we're going to have the 3 seeds are going to host. So the 3-6 are going to host. So I guess at their place, and that'll take care of that. We'll have the 4 or 5 games here on Monday night,
right?
Which obviously are games, and then girls semifinals on Tuesday, and then boys semifinals on Thursday, and wrap it up with a big championship night on Friday. So we're excited.
And that'll be fun times. And, I know a lot of folks will get to come and get to watch basketball and watch some really good basketball, but a lot of times they don't see the behind-the-scenes stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes involved.
Yeah, there really is. I'm starting to give a lot of credit to a lot of guys that I've seen do some things in the past, man. There's a lot to it, but we want to make sure we do our best to put on a first-class show for not only our kids but all the kids in the district, and just make sure everything, all the details are. There's a lot of details from food for the players to parking to locker rooms and the signing student sections and just little bitty details that hopefully will make things run a lot smoother.
Now we're not going to lose our Golden Lions Sports Network parking upfront parking, are we?
Right. Yeah, well, if I can keep them out of the fire lane, brother, that's what we're going to do.
Sometimes it's tougher than others, right?
It can be.
Sometimes it's tougher. Give us an update of school. What's going on in school? Everything seems to be just flying by there. Everything seems to be really good.
Man, I'm so thankful for my school family and for what we've got going on at the high school. Me and Mr. Anderson, only half jokingly a lot. Miss Turner, the other assistant principal is Turner. Our counselors, Miss Gilliman Woods, Jamie up front, Bridget Tammy Ellis, all those guys. And Miss Hoskins and Miss McCrae are helping out with some interventionist stuff, and we just got a great team, man.
Yeah, man.
And those ladies do a lot of work. They let me and Mr. Anderson kind of put her feet up,
Yeah. Well, I know that's not true, but you guys do a great job, and y'all have a wonderful team. And Coach, looking forward to next week. I appreciate all your hard work, all the stuff that you've had going on, and I know you've got a lot going on right now that you're taking off some time to come and talk to us, but we appreciate you, my friend. Anything that we can do next week, and most importantly, get out here and support the kids, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, get out here and pack this gym. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be some really good games. You look at the brackets, the way they pan out, there can be some really good basketball next week. And appreciate you. And I've had some helpers setting up the gym and stuff, helping me get things going. And you guys, everybody just pitched in to make it a great thing. And
takes a village, man. We appreciate your hard work.
Thank you.
Mark Centers, as he's assistant principal at Garrett County High School, does a fantastic job as he's been with us now for a couple years. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have a little bit more of a recap and ready to start the third quarter here at Garrett Middle School. This is Garrett County Golden Lion Basketball, Countryside BP Studios, and the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back, folks. Garrett Middle School for Garrett County Golden Lions basketball. 30-25 is your score as the West Jessamine Colts lead the Garrett County Golden Lions. 1 minute to go before it's time for third quarter action. Just a little recap. Coach Gresham, give me a little bit of what was talked about in the locker room by Coach McCray if you were a fly on the wall.
Well, I think Coach McCray is pretty pleased in the second quarter. Kind of a tale of two quarters here in the first half of this game. West Jessamine outscored Garrett County 22-10 in the first quarter. Garrett County returned the favor by outscoring West Jessamine 15-8 in the second quarter. So I think Garrett County did a real nice job of kind of ratcheting up some defensive pressure, doing a better job of attacking the rim and kind of getting some second, third chance opportunities for some offense. I think it really comes down to, Scott, not allowing West Jessamine to score kind of on their first transition. I mean, I think Garrett had to adjust to that. West Jessamine was running up and down the court so fast. Garrett did a great job of kind of adjusting to that. Then I think once West Jessamine sets up their offense, Garrett County's defense has been pretty effective. And then I think on the offensive end, Jaden O kind of took over in that second quarter by scoring 10 points in the second quarter. So hope to see more of that second quarter here in the third quarter.
And you're about to see what we've got going on as Garrett County is going to have the basketball to start the third quarter. It looks like Jessamine County is going to be sitting back in that 3-2 zone where they just sort of flatten it out a little bit.
So what's the purpose of the 3-2 versus the 2-3?
So 3-2 is where you can get out to the shooters a little better. So you have cover your wings a little better to get to your shooters on the wings and the corner. And plus you get a big guy at the top, as you see Little's able to drop and cover the high post. Different times. It's just a little variation. Once Little drops, it's back to a normal 2-3 zone. But just off the bat, it's just a different way to cover that side as Caldwell gets the start in the second half. Out to Skeens. Pulls up for an 18-footer. No good. As here comes the Colts of West Jessamine. And Murphy off to Thornton. Excuse me, off to Little. Back to Murphy. Garrett County out in man-to-man now. Started most of the first half, or all the first half, in a 2-3 zone. Back screen action. Really nice job that time by Garrett County as talking through the back screen action. Trey Grubbs gets his hand on the basketball as here comes the Golden Lions.
That was physical.
Up quickly as West Jessamine is Lively, which coach didn't like something he saw there for West Jessamine.
It's kind of like J.J. Edwards hitting the hummus cup.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Trey Grubbs down low to Caldwell.
Good catch.
Caldwell over top and scores.
Great pass, great catch there.
Over top of Caden Floyd. These boys can jump, Eric. These guys, they don't mess around. Like, these guys get inside. They're physical. Gets up, plays above the rim. Very similar to what you and I would have done back in the day.
Yeah. I played well above the rim with a lot of chili bowls and a lot of that kind of stuff.
That's going to be a foul on Caldwell. And so here's the deal. Caldwell is boxing out there, but whenever the defender jumps and gets airborne, you can't push them out from that spot.
What was interesting was Coach McCray looked back at Slade Crutchfield, and Slade shook his head no. So the grimace on Coach's face was pretty interesting.
It's going to be a three from downtown. His leading scorer, Little, as that is a 6'5" senior. I thought he was a sophomore.
Yeah, he's got 7 points. Garrett's done a pretty good job of kind of, Little come out early on and scored some points. Garrett has done a pretty nice job of containing him.
Stacy to Caldwell. Not a lot of spacing right now for the Lions as Skeens lines one up and over the top and out of bounds it goes. And back to West Jessamine. Pretty neat here, Eric, where you can talk and see it here on the screen. You can see a little bit of a replay.
Multitasking.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. 1-4 high set by the Colts. Has Murphy to Hensley, trying to get him on the backdoor cut, and a nice job defensively by Jaden O. Sitting down and guarding, locking up. So when you played, would you rather see the team run man-to-man, Eric, or would you like to see them run zone? So what's your...
Well, based on the amount of speed I've got in this old body of mine, I loved a good zone defense. I go about 5'8", but I love to play down low. I love to push people.
There you go.
There you go. My kind of player there.
Physical.
I always thought, why do you only give them 5 fouls?
Yeah, just let them earn it, right?
Yeah. My old football coach used to take us during the offseason. We played like 35 on 35. One basketball. You did not want the basketball.
I'd say not. Skeens with the rebound. Throws it off of No, but comes back and gets it. And here comes No into the front court. Stacy working off the Caldwell screen. To Grubbs. Getting a lot of standing right now from the Golden Lions as Coach McCray is wanting them to get into an offensive set. As you see it now, they'll be able to run a little bit better of an organized offense. As No off the screen. 2 Skeens. Skeens fall away, 6-footer, no good. Murphy with the rebound. Here comes the Colts. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County trails 33-27, 35-27 now as Hershey with the rebound. It's going to be a delay of game warning.
It's 9 points now tonight for Hershey.
Against West Jessamine.
We've only had 7 points scored in about the halfway point of the third quarter here.
Considering what we saw in the first half, it's a little bit of a shell shock here. Stacy's going to have the ball knocked out of bounds a little.
We said it then. I'm not sure if I've seen a faster pace in that first quarter.
And it'll be a full timeout. Farmers National Bank full timeout, and we'll take 1-2 here. Garrett County trails 35-27, 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. 35-27 is your score. It's the Garrett County Golden Lions trail the West Jessamine Colts. Caldwell out front, working on Murphy, as that's a foul. Nice job as making sure Caldwell attacks Murphy, as Murphy has a hard time staying in front of Caldwell. Excuse me, Murphy. That's Floyd, Caden Floyd. Stacy will trigger the basketball in from the R and Garrett. To Trey Grubbs, spacing the basketball here. Nice job out to Stacy. I think Coach would like to see Stacy have his hands ready to shoot the basketball. Stacy can shoot it.
Well, we saw that at the beginning of the game. You know, Stacy was really being aggressive and kind of caught the ball with the purpose of shooting it.
As that's going to be a foul on Livers, Kayvon Livers.
So what would you want to do here if you're Coach McCray? I mean, Garrett County scored 2 points here in the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds here of the third quarter.
So you got to get some type of movement, as you're going to see right here. Get them moving and then ball screen from whatever side it may be and get somebody going down the lane. West Jessamine jumps out and hedges all of their screens, so it makes it really tough on the ball screen. So at that point, you do get something going where you can slip it or to where you ball screen it and then rescreen somewhere in that neighborhood. But just trying to find some action. You see Garrett is standing right now, but driving to the hoop right there is going to be Caldwell, and it's no good. So they just need to see one go down. They need to see one go through the hoop.
Kind of builds confidence. Picks your energy level up and kind of, the basket kind of grows wider a little bit.
Be aggressive off the bounce. Murphy to Little. Picks up by No. Little gets down the lane. Nice job.
Great job at defense.
As that's verticality by Trey Grubbs.
That's high basketball like you did.
Good job by the officials there. As just because you go in, there's contact doesn't mean it's always a foul. As verticality is, he's got as much right to that space as anybody else does. And Trey does a nice job of staying solid.
Kind of big possession here, it feels like. You know, West Jessamine kind of extended the lead back to 8. Like to see Garrett kind of get the ball in the basket.
Three-point basket by No.
DOE 3. Let's go.
He heard you say it was a big-time basket, Coach.
There you go. Big-time player makes big-time basket.
2:35 here in the third quarter. Garrett County trails by 5. Little working on No. Trying to post up Murphy inside on Grubbs. Flare screen to Little. As Little makes his way, that's going to be no good. As the foul's going to be on the floor.
That's great officiating by Jesse McCaffrey right there, because it was a foul.
Yep.
But man, it was on the floor.
That's exactly right.
And I think you could easily have kind of given him the ability to kind of go ahead and take the shot. Kind of the continuation there. But great job officiating.
A three-point basket by Little. As Garrett County
got 10 points on the night now.
To him. 2 minutes to go. Caldwell to Stacy to Skeens to match and boom!
DOE 3.
DOE 3 by Slade Skeens. It's his second on the night. As Liv Etzel going to be short-armed by Murphy, and Skeens comes out of there.
Yeah,
with
big
a
Marksbury Farms big defensive rebound there.
As Kavon Livers with the basketball.
It's his first 2 points of the night.
And a score. Jay No is going to get fouled.
That's a good call. I mean, he got him by the arm.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
that was a good call, as Garrett County will have the basketball here at the 28-foot mark. Terrible call, one of the West Jessamine Colts fans said.
Yeah, that's not going to change it.
That's not going to change it either, just like when the Somerset folks said it.
Yeah, I say this, and I mean, who am I to defend officials, right? But what other profession can we go and like yell at
Oh,
while
I
they're
know.
working?
No, you're exactly right.
You know, like go to the bank tomorrow and start screaming.
Start screaming at the teller. I want 5s. You didn't give me enough ones. Livers inside. I can't remember his name. Livers. Livers is something you eat. As
Don't tell that to Jeff. He's hungry.
Yeah,
as it
he's
is.
hungry. Stacy gets there with the rebound. Garrett County trailing by 7. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Caldwell with the screen for no. Off to Stacy. Grubbs attacking. As that's going to be steps called on Grubbs into the game for the Golden Lions. It's going to be Jones, Chris Jones, senior. As Chris back into the basketball game, Chris is full of athleticism.
Oh, my goodness.
He
really good athlete.
Really good athlete. Does some things.
Is that what they said about you in baseball?
Yeah, kind of.
On the baseball field?
Kind of. The people that really knew baseball.
I mean, everybody knows the best athletes play second base.
The people that, with the rocket arms. Yeah. That's where you always go. Back screen, back cut into Hershey.
That's his 11th point of the night.
9 points. Garrett County with 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Could use a bucket. As over to Caldwell. Like to see Caldwell get hot, as that's going to be walk. Steps called. 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, great strong move there by Caldwell. I think he might have stepped on one of the defender's feet.
I think the defender actually kind of took away from it. Caldwell was expecting that contact. It was going to spin off of him, and he backs away, and Caldwell falls. 9 seconds to go. As Livers working on Jones. Elevator screen for Little. Out at the top. Working on No. Elbow jumper falling away is good. And with that, it's the end of the third quarter. Garrett County trails West Jessamine 44-33. We come back. It'll be the final stanza here from Garrett Middle School. This is Countryside BP Studios and the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks. Final stanza here from Garrett Middle School, where the Garrett County Golden Lions are playing host to the West Jessamine Colts as they trail the Colts 44-33 to start this fourth quarter. The Colts will have the basketball. And looking to extend this lead, Garrett County could use a little bit of a push here.
Yeah, I mean, in that third quarter, West Jessamine outscored Garrett County 14-8. West Jessamine has Murphy with 6, Livers with 2, Hershey with 11, Floyd with 4, Messick with 2, Little with 12, and Thornton with 5.
Back cut by Hershey as he's able to score 2. Caldwell out to No for 3. Good.
That's pure.
Good kick out. Caldwell to No for 3. 10-point game.
You know, Stacy has 3 for Garrett County. No, 16. Grubbs 3, Caldwell 2, and Skeens 6.
Oh, good opportunity for Garrett County to get a steal there. But West Jessamine comes up with the basketball twice. Livers off to Little. Little from long range.
Shooting with confidence.
As he knocks it down.
15 points on the night now for Ethan Little.
49-36. 6:58 to go here in this contest. Jones off to Stacy. Stacy in the lane. Off to Jones. Get in there, big guy. As that one's going to be partially blocked. As here comes the Colts and Murphy. As that's going to be a charge.
You know, nice job by Skeens kind of getting back, keeping his feet planted, his shoulders square, drawing a big charge there.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Back to Garrett County, 6:41 49-36 is your score. Willie Hoskins checking back in. Let's go, GC.
Let's go.
He must be done with his basketball. He must be done with his game. As Garrett County cleans up, will Daniel Grigsby cleaned up the sweat that was on the floor.
Does it all.
I tell you what, man, referee's job is never done. You got to do all kinds of things around here. As Jones working on this 2-2-1 of West Jessamine. Caldwell, as he's going to get one to Stacy.
Hey, Daniel Grigsby shares a love of tailgating as I do. Loves going to UK football games.
UK football game, baby.
I've been to his setups. Got a pretty nice setup.
As that is going to be Stacy to Caldwell. Inside, kicked out of bounds. Going to say it's off of Garrett County. It'll be West Jessamine basketball. Ahead 49-36, 6:15 to go. Garrett County needs some stops. They got to put together some stops and get some scores.
Yeah, got to get some stops, and they got to generate some offense. You know, Garrett County's got 11 points here in the second half.
You don't make up ground by matching baskets. Little, again.
He's shooting the confidence. He's on fire. That young man's having him a game. 18 points.
He's played really, really well.
I tell you, what I really like his game is, you know, he is tall, and he plays tall.
Yeah.
You know, he power dribbles. He kind of keeps his shoulders square. He kind of stays under control. I really like watching that young man play.
Jones inside. That's going to be a block. As Jones going to get to go to the line. Jones going to the line for the Garrett County Golden Lions for 2. As they trail 52-36, 5:41 to go.
Well, hey,
in this contest,
let's see if Garrett County can pull an LSU.
That's
right.
right.
I mean, LSU wiped out a 15-point UK lead in about 3.5 minutes last night.
Well, that'd be nice. We'd be
that one would make us happy versus last night making us pretty unhappy.
Last night did not make us happy. At all.
What do you think, Scott? Saturday, Cats against Alabama.
I mean, they beat them. They beat them.
I agree.
I'm telling you, they're going to beat them. They may even beat Tennessee, and then they'll lose to Mississippi State.
Yeah, I agree.
Unfortunately,
10-loss Cal.
As bad as I have to say, we've got a lot of sweat's been on the floor tonight.
I told you earlier, the Garrett County Chamber keys of the game in the first game was turn the air on.
Well,
I was warm, guys. I was warm.
It's cooled down in here, I think.
I've cooled down a lot too.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, this has kind of been therapeutic with friends in here.
I think we're going to be on towel number 2.
Wow, they had to change. I don't know if I've ever seen a towel had to be changed.
Well, I mean,
does that mean the towel got so wet it had to be changed?
I think so.
Wow,
I think so. I mean, that's just one of those things, man.
They can't get the wet spot done. I mean, there's ice is not laying underneath that floor.
When you sweat around here. You know.
Right.
That's
Garrett County sweat.
That's right.
It
That's
don't want to come out.
That's a man sweat.
That's a man sweat. Come up.
Yeah.
After all of that sweat wiping, Jones to the line makes the first.
So I thought they were just trying to ice it.
And Jones, he's got ice in his veins. So he knocks down the first one. Garrett County trying to get some stops and buckets and put together to get back in this game here. 5:34 to go.
I think I'd let Little shoot it again.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that. That's going to be a foul on Skeens. As going to the line for West Jessamine is going to be number 2, Gavin Murphy. West Jessamine leads 52-37, 5:27 to go here. As that one decides not to go in and pops back out. And Garrett County needs some score and a stop. Score and a stop. Free throw is up and good.
That's Murphy's 7th point on the night.
Caldwell.
Boys, I love these doubleheaders. I mean, it really gives us an opportunity to kind of get in our flow.
Yeah, that's definitely, absolutely.
I mean, the other night, the one game. I mean, who wants to do only one game?
Yeah, that's no fun.
Good.
That's no
fun. I
wonder
if we can get a triple header.
Let's do it.
I don't know if my back could handle it.
There we go.
DOE
Jones, his first of the night, and he gets a block there.
Sorry.
Partial block as
my bad.
Murphy is going to check that one down and score. As Jones again with the basketball off to Caldwell. Caldwell is going to be a block. Oh my gosh!
I tell you, West Jessamine is a pretty religious group, Scott.
Yeah, I tell you, they have a couple of them standing up here.
Yeah, you think Southern Baptist, Catholic?
Yeah,
what do you think?
I'd say vocal Baptist.
Vocal Baptist.
Vocal Baptist. Those are the kind. Guess what? We got perspiration on the floor.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. A lot of sweaters out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the hotels, guys. I mean, we don't have a washer and dryer over here.
We're trying to decide. what
Isn't
we
there
got.
a towel allotment per game or something?
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a little bit of blood.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit of blood is what it is.
So Slade Crutchfield sprinting off the floor. We'll take us a quick break while they clean up all the sweat and blood and
Body
tears and all the stuff that's going on down there.
Wow.
When we come back with the final 4:48. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as still trying to figure out exactly what we've got going on here.
I think we had some blood on the jersey.
Blood on the jersey. This sounds like a country song.
I tell you what, of all the things I've seen, this is definitely one of them.
This is one of them. A lot of sweat. This is going to go up there and on my top 5 deepest sweats of the
I like the elliptical
basketball
at Planet Fitness, and I sweat a lot.
You're a big sweater.
I'm a big sweater, folks.
You're a big sweater.
I mean, this is my kind of game right here. This is the sweat game,
Don't get in line behind that guy.
That's right.
I always do kind of feel bad for the person taking my spot on the elliptical.
Wow.
Yeah, we got some blood.
Now we got some more blood.
Yeah.
Now we got to have a sub, they said.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got things going on like you wouldn't believe.
Let's just keep going.
We got all kinds of stuff.
Let's
go. It must be a full moon out there. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happening.
I mean, at least Chris Vance is in the building.
There you go. Caldwell second is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Jones. As his rebound is no good. As Jones continues to fight for it, it's going to be a jump ball, and alternate possession is going to stay with Garrett County. Great hustle by Jones.
I tell you what, old Slade Crutchfield's gotten some steps
tonight.
Tell
you what, he's going to be sweating.
Yep.
You wait till you see that seat he's sitting in. It's going to be lathered up as no fires from 18.
That looked like Rob Dillingham last night.
It did. That, too, is good. Garrett
18
County,
points.
Garrett County needs to get some stops here. Trailing 55-42, 4:30 to go. It's Murphy. That's a charge. Oh, I thought he was a charge. It was a block. As that was going to be.
I think Zach might have been maybe a half step.
Those, I'm telling you, hardest call,
tough call.
in all sports. I think even more so than, I don't know, whatever would be a
pass interference.
Pass interference would be one for sure.
Wow, what a pass.
Nice job. Little's a player, man.
I like him. Really like the kid.
Little's a player. But even in pass interference, I feel like you got 3 or 4 seconds to kind of make a decision. And with a block charge, it's like immediate. You got to take into a lot of things into account in a block charge.
I think the hardest would have to be the strike ball in Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball. I don't even honestly.
The ball's moving so fast. It's moving everywhere. It's like a wiffle ball.
So think about it. Why do we still have home plate umpires?
Yeah.
I mean,
because we always have.
Well, they show that. They show that. I mean,
oh yeah.
Go ahead and do it electronically. I mean, they've already got all the ability to do that.
Now, one of the things you guys said on the show last night that I really approved, because I say this all the time, I know more than Google sometimes.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, so
No
when you
doubt.
all said you know more than Google, Jake, I kind of drive Jake crazy sometimes because I very rarely listen to Google Maps' directions. I always say I know more than Google Maps.
That's exactly right. What's Google know?
And I'm not going to say it. It always works out.
Google does not have a Stanford Elementary education. That is for sure.
I mean, if I went to McKinney, I'd probably go Google Maps.
Yeah, McKinney. No doubt. No doubt. They're still using the paperback, the maps.
Checking out this thing called AI announcers.
I understand that.
There you go.
Right.
Now, that'd
We
be
don't need
something,
that.
wouldn't it? Do you think you'd get what you got here tonight, Jeff, if you got AI announcers?
No, I could. I know I could.
There's no way. As that's going to be a foul on Caldwell.
I wouldn't have to feel like the teller getting yelled at for fives.
That's right. We're going, don't be screaming at the teller tomorrow,
there you
folks.
go.
I've been the teller before.
3:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. 57-42. West Jessamine with a 15-point lead. Time and score for West Jessamine is they're going to try to just get good shots. As
the clock's their
coach
friend.
is yelling at them. They've actually got they've got Carter McMillan into the basketball game.
Yeah, Little's out.
Along with Jaden Givens. 3 minutes to go. As that is going to be shot by number 20 in JT Messick. No. To the line.
Wow.
As good. As here comes West Jessamine. Garrett County down 13. Needs a stop.
That's 20 points now for Jaden O.
As that's going to be a shot taken. It's no good. And here comes the Golden Lions. Needs a bucket. 2:38 to go. Jaden, no, this could make things interesting.
Wow.
Great rebound. Great rebound by
great effort.
Trey Grubbs. Going to
Great
say
effort.
that he pushed the defender out of the way. It's going to be a timeout.
Farmers National Bank
Farmers
timeout.
National Bank full timeout. 2:33 to go. 57-44 is your score. Garrett County trails West Jessamine. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks. 2:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County trails West Jessamine 57-44. Givens inbounds the basketball. West Jessamine as here comes McMillan.
I think West Jessamine's going to really kind of take their time here with this possession.
Yeah, I don't think they're in any hurry to get the basketball. I'm sure they've been told and coached that layups only at this point in time. Time and score. Time and score.
You know, Garrett doing a good job putting some pressure on them.
Moving out to pressure the basketball as Jones is pressuring the basketball out on Livers. As that is going to be a block from behind as Givens tries to take one to score. As here comes Grubbs, just south of 2 minutes now. Grubbs, nice. His steps are called. As that's walk.
That lead foot kind of slid
a little bit. It did. As nice effort by Grubbs. As here comes Jaden O from the elbow jumper. Good.
Tell you what, he gets his shoulder squared. He can do some damage.
57-46, 32nd timeout.
22 points on the night for Jaden O.
As West Jessamine putting their starters back in. That's a good point. Willie Hoskins says the high school had a replay system. The game would never get over with. You're exactly right. 100% right.
I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of it even at the college level. And, I mean, I think, at what point do you disrupt the flow?
So, I know what they try to do and whatever. But they've got this deal now to where they all goaltendings are reviewed.
Ugh.
But it's terrible how they do it.
Terrible.
But I would rather see them stop the game right where it's at.
Well, last night it cost Kentucky 2 points.
And it's done that twice. Now, Kentucky has benefited once throughout the season, but it's cost them twice.
Yeah. Don't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense in how they actually replay that in that particular time. Mr. Hoskins, let me ask you this question. If you're sitting there watching, we've had this debate, and I've had it with some other officials of mine. What do you think is the hardest call in all of sports? Mine is going to be the block charge, a full-speed block charge. Do you think that, there's a harder call with all this stuff that goes into the call and how quickly you have to make that decision? I'm sure that there's one out there that I'm missing. But I think the block charge in basketball is the hardest call to officiate just because of the speed and what you have to take.
It's tough. It's really tough.
It's tough. So we'll see here in a second. The safe out, I guess, at home, whatever is a tough one. But you're basically just who's there first type deal.
And I think the pace of the play when it's going fast and the crowd's yelling and, man, it just makes it a hard call.
So he's chimed in and he said, you're correct. So the block charge is by far the hardest call of any sport, of all three sports. There's no question it's the toughest call. And I agree with that. And it's not because, like, you have a safe out or a ball or strike, but this you have to take so many things into account so quickly.
Well, and let's be honest, a lot of times the official's running with the play.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so it's not just standing still watching.
And I'll tell you, sometimes as an official, the closer you are to the play, sometimes the harder it is to get it correct.
Yeah.
Because if you're in lead under the basket and they throw it down there to a post player, it's easy to miss a walk. If that big guy walks, as Trey Grubbs get in there, is able to score. If that big guy walks, it's easy to miss because you're having to visualize, get the whole play. So sometimes the closer you are, the harder it is to finish. As that is going to be a layup by Hershey. Extends the lead back out to 12. As Jaden Noe pulls up from the elbow. As that's going to be Floyd with the rebound as he'll be fouled. As Garrett County trails 60-48, 44 seconds to go in this basketball game. As Garrett County's put up a valiant effort tonight. As again, Garrett County will play Monday night at 8 o'clock against the Danville Admirals here at Garrett Middle School.
We'll have the action live for you here on Main Street Media TV on the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Folks, if you haven't done it already, go ahead and download Live 365 app and listen in.
Search for WMSM.
WMSM is the new digital radio station in Garrett County. Rocking and roaring. As it's on 24/7. And it'll have lots of local programming. That's going to be there. So that's going to be a carry by Little.
So in terms of the Garrett County Health Department player of the game, I tell you, it's always hard not to pick Jaden Noe. I mean, Jaden Noe's got 22 points for the night. But I'm going to keep it consistent. I'm going to pick our senior, Chris Jones,
I agree with
tonight.
I tell you, Chris has done some really good stuff tonight as he's shown his athleticism.
Yes, he has.
Knocked down to three. He's got 3 or 4 offensive, defensive rebounds.
He's got 4 points.
Caldwell gets down the lane as not able to score, but able to get his own rebound. And with that, it's going to be a timeout. We'll keep it right here. But yeah, you're exactly right. He has shown his athletic ability, his athleticism, and a great kid. He's a really good kid. I've got to know him quite a bit over the years, and so it's
Mom is a sweet soul, works for the Garrett County High School.
Absolutely. Jeff, if you would, can you get your camera to go pan to the very top, right directly above you? If you don't care, setting up there right under the AK towing. If you could take that for just my amusement. If you can zoom in on that, I would appreciate that. Because
there we go.
I'm going to need.
You're going to need a little.
Yeah, I'm going to need that once I get home.
You're going to need some receipts.
Once I get home, that's exactly right. Yeah, I'm going to need to pull this up and show this.
Let's go even. Oh, there we go. Get it even closer.
So this is definitely
going to be.
Let's
all wave.
I wish she could see us over here.
Oh,
she knows
she's going to love
we're
it.
looking.
Yes.
She knows that we're looking at her. But,
no, she doesn't.
Well, she will know when we get home.
I'm sending you the text right now.
Oh, mercy. The fun you have as a father. Send that to Micah Wade as well. He will need that.
Oh my gosh,
as well.
That was one of the best parts of the whole evening.
24.3 seconds to go.
We're going to call that receipts.
Yes,
keep some receipts.
No doubt. 60-50. As that's going to be a foul on Jones, who's trying to get a quick trap. Was Garrett County, as that's going to take Little and send him to the line. I'm going to send this to Emma over there.
What I want to know is next game, will the distance they were sitting apart actually get a little bit smaller?
Well,
we can measure.
We got Daddy here now.
It will
be careful.
I can assure
I
you.
just said sitting close.
The distance will be greater.
Is it going to be from Coach Run to Garrett Middle?
It'd be.
Look at her.
Yeah. I get it. I'm sorry. Yeah, now I get it.
Free throw is no good. It's going to go out of bounds on
gosh.
West Jessamine, and back to the Garrett County Golden Lions. 60-50 is your score. 18 seconds to go.
Young love, guys.
Good fight tonight by Mike Grimes. Says, let's get ready. Get ready to go on Tuesday night as Caldwell fires from the elbow. As no good as Little is going to take the basketballs. He'll dribble it out. Nice job. Good win by West Jessamine.
I agree. Good basketball team.
Good basketball team. Player of the game tonight is our senior, Chris Jones. We thank Chris for all that he's done for the Garrett County basketball team. As we are set, folks, for district basketball starting Monday night. Garrett County Lady Lions take on the Lady Pates of Lincoln County at 6 o'clock here. Come out here to Garrett Middle School. As at 8 o'clock, following the girls' game, will be the Golden Lions taking on the Danville Admirals. For J.J. Edwards, Caleb Gresham, this is Scott O'Scott saying until next time, God bless America, and let's go Garrett County.